Mr. Sabanchinos is a postgraduate teacher, PGT, of English at Crescent English High School, Dubai, serving as the subject in charge for English in grades 9 to 12. With extensive experience as an YLT and IELTS trainer in the UAE, Saban is committed to delivering a well-rounded approach to language education. Specializing in differentiated teaching methods and inclusive practices, he seamlessly integrates academic instruction with targeted test preparation strategies to meet the diverse needs of learners. Saban's dedication has earned him several accolades, making him a respected member of the academic community. Welcome, Mr. Saban. Please proceed. The stage is yours.
Yes, Mr. Sabin, since Mr. Biju has not joined, you can skip that part. You can proceed now. Over to you.
Okay, sir. Good evening, esteemed educators around the globe. A warm welcome to all. It's a privilege to be part of the session on CBSE skill-based education and its implementation. This session is proudly hosted by Extra Mile, a leading educational platform envisioned by Dr. Abdul Salam, founder of BTAG, with a mission to revolutionize education and training. With its unparalleled pool of resource persons, Extra Mile excels in delivering customized online and offline training across India. I sincerely appreciate Dr. Abdul Salam and Extra Mile Education and Training for its granting me this wonderful opportunity to moderate today's session. So before we begin with today's session, there are a few points I would like to brief you about. Any questions during the session can be conveyed through the meeting chat box. In order to have an interactive experience, you may clear your doubts by asking questions. Kindly use the virtual hand raise button and wait for your name to be called out for asking your questions. To receive your certificates, kindly note that the previous option of filling up the Google form is no longer available. Kindly visit the website www.btag.in and sign up if you are using it for the first time. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Dr. Abdul Salam, the visionary founder of CEO of Bharat Transformers and academic group of Extra Miles and Education Training. A distinguished CBSE resource person and master trainer, Dr. Salam has made remarkable contributions to the education sector. He also serves as an assessor for the National Accreditation Board for Education and Training under the Government of India. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sabin, and respected resource person, Mr. Ranjit Rajan from Kerala, Kottayam, is the training coordinator of Kottayam region, CBSE. So thank you so much, Ranjit Rajan sir, for offering this particular session. In fact, a lot of educators keep asking so many doubts regarding CBSE skill subjects, how to introduce, whether we have to inform CBSE or we can update on OASIS and we can right away start the CBSE skill subjects, and what are the other procedures. A lot many questions were being asked. So I thought you are the right person to answer these questions. And dear participants, thank you for joining. Today we can clear all your concerns and doubts with regard to the implementation of CBSE skill subjects in all the schools of CBSE across the globe. And also we have included a few initiatives by CBSE wherein you will get cleared of all the doubts by Mr. Ranjit Rajan. And I earnestly request you to make use of this session by asking which all questions and concerns you have with Mr. Ranjit sir, and he will be able to clear all your doubts. Stay back and enjoy the session. Thank you so much. Hearty welcome once again. And over to Mr. Sabi. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the time to welcome the speaker for today's session, Mr. Ranjit R., is an esteemed educationist and dedicated leader in the CBSE academic landscape. He currently serves as a principal of Sri Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Karikot, Kottayam, and is a CBSE training coordinator for Kottayam district. With vast experience in school leadership and administration, he has held key positions including Deputy Coordinator of the Bharatiya Vidya Niketan CBSE wing, City Coordinator for KVS, NVS, and CTET, and Patron for the Central Sahodaya Conclave. His contributions extended to national level assessments, serving as a CBSE observer for AISSCE, Center Superint for NEET, CUET, and CBSE board examinations, as a flying squad member for CBSE and NIOS. As a distinguished CBSE resource person, he has played a pivotal role in education reforms, teacher training, and academic excellence. His leadership in various capacities, including General Secretary of APKOS, Kottayam, and Coordinator of the District Level Examination Recommendation Committee, showcasing his commitment to shaping the future of education. Let's extend a warm welcome and get ready for an engaging and enlightening session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sabir. Thank you, Saram sir. As I said earlier, from the inception of BTech, I am one of the family members. It's my proud privilege back to one session with the Vita. It's my honor to interact with the eminent educators of around the globe based on Vikasit Bharat module or skill subject module. As we know that we can directly move to the session. And in beginning, Salam sir said quite a package like Sada, Soyasis, any number of things. I don't know how I can able to support each and everyone with a bundle of packages in a single session, but I might try my level best to interact and engage with you people. Be with me and we can start the session. Wait a moment, I will share my PPT. Okay.
Register, your background is mirrored. So go to the settings and click, unclick, untick that mirror image.
Sure. Now clear, sir? My screen is visible?
Screen is visible. Your background I was talking about.
Okay, okay.
That it's not a good, it's not so important. No problem.
Yeah. But until the tech savvy of our team leader said, we try to implement that. You are the pioneer of introducing such kind of things with the AI tool and like that. So once your suggestion is a keyword for we all. Anyway, together we can. I try to do, I think now, is it working?
Go to the camera settings in the video, adjust my background and effects. Click that and you can see mirror my video so that you have to untick. If it is not possible, it's
okay. Yes, done. It's done, sir. Okay, sir.
Your camera is not on, I think. Yeah, I think not okay, but you can continue, no problem.
Okay, fine. Anyway, I will share my PPT and start my session. So good evening to all. Happy weekend and welcome back to one of the engaging session we are expecting with BTech. Today we are discussing about promoting skill education in schools. As we all know that Honorable Prime Minister of India, always say that to make this century of India, it is very important that the youth of India is equally proficient in education as well as skill. When it comes to skills, your mantra should be skilling, reskilling, and upskilling. So, my dear educators, keep this point in your mind also. Keep this mantra in your daily routine and in your schooling also. Skilling, reskilling, and upskilling. Together, we can work for a Vikasit Bharat. Skilling is the enable for Vikasit Bharat. Skilling enhances productivity, employability, and competitiveness of individual, workforce, and the economy. So you know that upskilling will lead to 6.1% increase in GDP by 2030. So introducing skill subject is very much important for the mantra of Vikasit Bharat. Improve upskilling will lead to 6.1 increase in GDP by 2030. Vikasit Bharat reaching the last mile, inclusive human development, skill development, access to skilling, expansion to skilling ecosystem, quality in skilling, skilling for competitive advantages. NEP 2020 versus skill as a vocational education, integrating vocational education at all levels. So you know that what NEP says about skill education or vocational education. Since NEP 2020, we all are discussing many things. I'll just suggest few things. One is practice-based curriculum. A practice-based curriculum for grades 6 to 8 to be appropriately designed. Today, we are discussing about that. Skill gap analysis. Focus areas based on skill gap analysis and mapping of local opportunities. Open distance learning mode, that is NCRF, the credit system is introducing that that comes to under open distance learning mode under NCRF mode. Exposure to vocational education by 2025. At least 50% of learners shall have exposure to vocational education. And these basic things, what NEP implementation come to our schooling section. One is Log Vidya. Log Vidya, knowledge developed in India will be made accessible to students. And the skill framework, national skill qualification framework will be detailed further for each discipline of vocation or profession. And vocational crafts. All students of grade 6 to 8 will intern with the local vocational experts such as carpenters, gardeners, potters, artists, etc. to develop a vocational craft. So you may please look into the slide. The key NEP vision of vocational education, Log Vidya, skill framework, and a vocational craft basically aimed to the middle class student, the practice-based curriculum for grade 6 to 8. Hope you understand this. I'm moving with the moving forward. So these are the genesis of skill education in CBSE. So you are there. We can directly come to the 2020 vocational course renamed as skills course by 2020. After implementing NEP, our vocational courses is renamed as skills courses. Then currently CBSE offers 39 skill courses in different sectors at the senior secondary level, 90 skill courses at the secondary level, and 12 skill modules. Everyone must know that the majority will offer secondary skill subject and senior secondary skill subject in our schools. So NEP 2020, vocational education. Reimagining vocational education. Indian workforce in the age group of 90 to 24, less than 5%, received formal vocational education. It's a sampling factor. Our age group of 90 to 24 received formal vocational education level is less than 5%. In countries such as the USA, the number is 52%. In Germany, it is 75%. And in South Korea, it is as high as 96%. So where we are now, less than 5%. These numbers only underline the urgency of the need to hasten the spread of vocational education in India. No hard separation between arts and science, between curricular and extracurricular activities, between vocational and academic streams, etc., in order to eliminate harmful hierarchies among and a silo between different areas of learning. This is the key features of NEP 2020. As we all know that no hard separation between arts and science, no hard separation between curricular and extracurricular activities, between vocational and academic streams, etc., are the key feature of NEP 2020. Internship opportunity to learn vocational subject to students throughout grades 6 to 12, including holiday periods. Like as we know that our educational days are very less. When we are talking about a state like Kerala, maximum our working days are hardly 182 or 184 working days in an academic year. So we are trying to get maximum holidays, seasonal holidays. So make use of that holidays, internship opportunities, and learn vocational subject during these holidays. We can promote and engage students during 10 days holidays or 2 months holidays with the vocational courses. Every student will take a fun course during grade 6 to 8 that gives a survey and hands-on experience of important vocational crafts such as carpentry, electric work, metal work, gardening, etc. Vocational courses to be offered through open and distance learning mode, ODL mode. Vocational education to be integrated in the educational offerings of all schools. Kindly underline this point and please note down this point, my dear educators. Vocational education to be integrated in the educational offerings of all schools. The development of vocational capacities to go hand in hand with the development of academic or other capacities. Beginning with the vocational exposure at early ages in middle and secondary school, at least 50% of learners through the school and higher education system shall have exposure to vocational education. Ensure that every child learns at least one vocation and is exposed to several more. The dignity of labor and importance of various vocations involving Indian arts and artisanship to be emphasized. Skill labs to be set up and created in the schools in a hub and spoke models which will allow other schools to use the facility, like our adult tinkering lab, innovation hub. Many programs are already implemented. Schools to collaborate with the ITIs, polytechnics, local industries, etc. Log Vidya, that is important vocational knowledge developed in India, will be made accessible to students through integration into vocational educational courses. Offering vocational courses through ODL mode. Focus areas of vocational education will be chosen based on skill gap analysis and mapping of local opportunities. Different models of vocational education and apprenticeship will also be experimented. Survey, Skilling in School, National Council of Applied Economics Research Survey, CBSE notification number 17, March 22 and 27, April 2022. Key findings of this primary survey reveals that among the students who are not attending any course, 34.9% think that their studies will get disturbed. 32.4% think that the course of their choice is not taught in school curriculum. And 28.4% feel that enrollment in these courses will take away a lot of their time after school hours. On the other hand, among those who are enrolled, 64.4% of the students are completely satisfied with the course, 28.3% are partially satisfied, and only 7.3% are not satisfied. This survey is made by National Economic Research for CBSE purpose. The recommendation after survey, students should be made aware of the benefits of these courses. More choices should be made available to them. So my dear educators, your role is here. Students should be made aware of the benefits of these vocational courses. Key findings in secondary research. School level data reveals that the majority of schools offer only 1 or 2 vocational courses to choose from. 81.6 of schools offer only one course in class 9, 83.1% in class 10. For classes 11 and 12, also a majority of schools offer 1 or 2, 3 number of courses. I personally know that many are not offering. That's the reality. We know that. But we are depending the survey. Just I am putting this scenario for your discussion point. More courses should be introduced by schools so that students have more courses to choose from. Data also shows that choice is provided. There is enrollment in all type of courses. So now I need 100% attention. We are really moving to the skill module in middle classes or middle schools. So skill modules for middle schools. There are 33 modules being offered by CBSE for class 6 to 8. White circular number 48 dated 16th April 2023. A recent circular also issued by CBSE, as we all aware that. On the topic of artificial intelligence, coding, information technology, mass media, beauty and wellness, etc. are the few examples of these courses. No fee is charged by the board for the starting these courses by school. The list of skill subject with the duration and distribution mark is available at the circular number 2023, circular number 48. These are the important key factors or important key things you have to keep in your mind while you are offering skill subject for middle classes. All modules of 12 to 15 hours durations. Grade 6 to 8 students will get modules of 12 to 15 hours duration. 70% of the time duration will be devoted for the hands-on activities and 30% will be used for theory. School or students are free to opt for one or more skill modules. In an academic year or during the course of academic year, students can choose one or two skill-based courses in the class of 6 to 8. School students are free to opt skill modules either at class 6 or class 7 or class 8. It means there is no continuation. It is all modules are completely 12 hours module. It is independent modules. So a student can learn data science in the grade 7 and 8. A student can be learn coding for class 6. There is no, if the student is studied a particular subject in grade 6, can opt in grade 7. No, not like that. It's all the modules are independent modules. During any academic year, either in the grade 6 or 7 or in 8, students can choose one or two modules offered by CBSE. Assessment to be done by the school based on the criteria modalities provided by the Central Board of Secondary Education shall be offered to its respective hobby club or adult tinkering ATL club or innovation hub club. You can name in a way, in a different way. It offer under innovative or IT department or computer science department. These courses can be introduced. Assessment will be school-based only, preferably project-based. So, dear educators, once you completed this module, is it mandatory to have a pen and paper test? No, sir. It's a project-based examination only. And all these modules, there's no pen and paper examination. Only project, some sort of exhibitions, some sort of outcome-based things are board is the same. And another thing is that once you completed this course, student will directly get a credit score. 0.5 credit score, or once you completed any module, you will get a 0.5 credit score. It's you directly appear your APAAR ID. Is there any guidelines for conducting final exams? Absolutely, sir. Board will already finalize certain. Once you register the skill hub module, you will get detailed modalities. No worries. Last couple of years, our school is doing, and many schools I personally know that they introduced and it's successfully offered for our grade 6, 7, and 8 students. So another important thing, the handbooks. As we know that CBSE and NCERT is introducing wonderful handbooks for educators, for parents, for students, but we are quite unaware and we are not using. So for skill modules for all class, wonderful detailed handbooks are introduced by CBSE. You can find these handbooks in our CBSE website. In middle school, assessment need to be. Sir, I think let me complete. I will answer your doubts later. Otherwise, it's great confusion. So keep your doubts with you. Once I finish my presentation, you can feel to ask. I try to answer all the questions. Okay. Handbooks. Handicrafts handbooks, financial literacy handbook, design and thinking and innovation handbook, mass media, beauty and wellness handbooks. New skills modules to be introduced. You can find wonderful subject here. Once I go to that slide, you will wonder. Actually, these subjects are supposed to be taught in our curriculum or our school system. The wonderful new skill modules are yet to become. Kindly look into it. Life cycle of medicine and vaccine. Is it a wonderful topic? My dear educators, our students, at least we must know that the life cycle of medicine and vaccine, because we are not aware of such kind of things. Things you should know about keeping medicines at home. It's a module, it's a subject. How wonderful it is. You just look into the subjects, titles. What to do when doctor is not around? Is it necessary? Please reply in chat box. These are the subjects are actually supposed to be taught in our school system. Am I correct? Just type some of your comments in chat box. The subjects to be introduced in school module. What to do when doctor is not around? Am I correct? Humanity and COVID-19 or any pandemic, blue pottery, block printing, food production, preservatives and food, baking, herbal plants, mask making, media studies, making of a graphic novel, khadi, Kashmiri embroidery, art from form of Kashmir, first aid, absolutely. Very relevant modules, some are coming. So, dear educators, things are changing. As we know, I initially spoke about the Vikasit Bharat concept. The Vikasit Bharat concept is a need of the hour. But you know that actually when you are speaking about the career opportunities, when you are teaching student of grade 6, once he is graduated, the career opportunities globally change rapidly. We cannot predict which all are the new career opportunity. So the subject like the humanity and COVID, what to do when doctors is not around, these are life skill subject. It should be mandatory for the school subject. Am I correct? Yeah, food preservation. Without food, we cannot survive. So any global scenario is changed. Food preservation is a relevant topic. So, as you know that India shining, or our Bharat is shining, Shrestha Bharat concept, our ISRO made us proud and pride. So, ISRO is the global brand now. So, ISRO in association with CBSE offering few modules for our children. One is rocket science, another one is satellite science, third one is application of satellites. See how things are changing. These are the subjects supposed to be taught in our school curriculum. ISRO is the one of the sure globally successful brand name. Whenever, wherever we go, we are proud citizens of our Bharat, like an organization called ISRO. Am I correct? So ISRO is offering 3 modules for our students, our CBSE students. Now I am moving to the skill subject in secondary level. These many of us as a 6th subject we are offering, because some are very bad in mathematics, some are very bad in language, some are very bad in science. So we need 100% result. That's why we are promoting skill subject in secondary and absolutely secondary level. I know that as a principal, as a pedagogical leader, why we are promoting at least one skill subject in secondary level, it is really connected to the result, not for the Vikasit Bharat concept. Most of the skill courses offered by CBSE are NSQF complained and mapped with the job role as per NQR and NSDA. These are the major subjects offering in our secondary level: retail, information technology, security, automotive, introduction to financial market, introduction to tourism, beauty and wellness, agricultural, food production, front office operation, banking and insurance, marketing and sales, healthcare, trail, multimedia, multi-skill foundation course, artificial intelligence, physical activity trainer, data science, foundation skills for science, that is pharmaceutical and biotechnology, electronics and hardware. So my dear educators, as you know that all these courses are offered with the content is prepared the established and well-known organization. The data science is module prepared by Intel, I think. Intel, IBM, Intel, IBM, Meta, Microsoft. These established organizations are offering our skill modules. Scheme of studies class 10 and 9 and 10. Many are multiple times asking a question. I will clear that doubt right now itself. Secondary means it's a 2-year course. That means grade 9 and 10. You cannot directly offer a skill subject. You cannot directly offer a skill subject directly grade 10. It's a 2-year course. So you have to enroll for the 6th option skill subject, then grade 9 itself. Is it clear? Similarly for grade 11 and 12 also. Senior secondary means it is a 2-year course. You cannot directly offer skill subject to grade 10 or grade 12. It's a secondary and senior secondary is a 2-year course. So when you are planning to introduce a skill subject in secondary level, when you are planning to introduce skill subject in secondary level, you have to register grade 9 itself. So I am seeing multiple questions. My dear educators, I will answer later part. I already told you now. Keep that point in questions in your chat box. I will reply later. So scheme of studies, class grade 9 and 10, language 1, language 2, mathematics, science, social science, and skill subject. As of now, it's our scheme of studies. You know that things are going to change. We need to wait for the official circular from CBSE. Don't depend any media news. Don't depend any YouTube news. Don't depend anyone saying that this is going to happen, that is going to happen. Please wait for official CBSE circular for further details. Yeah. Skill course can be offered as a 6th additional subject in class 9 and 10. If a student fails in any of the 3 subjects, that is science, math, social science, but passes in skill subject, then marks of failed subject will be replaced by the marks of skill subject, and the result of class 10 will be computed accordingly. This is one of the great initiative, one of the inclusive step made by board. If a student studies 3 compulsory subjects, that is science, maths, and social, and also choose to study a skill subject offered as a 6th optional subject, Then the aggregate of best 5 including 2 languages and the best 3 including skill subject can be considered for calculation of percentage. The wonderful initiative, a student-centric initiative from board. Kindly keep this point while you are introducing the skills for grade 9 and 10. Now, skill subject for senior secondary level. I'm not going to read all the subjects, as you can see, and you can click it from the PPT. These are the subject is offered for yoga, early childhood care and education. As for our new NCF and NEP, ECC is important subject. You can include ECC as the vocational subject for grade 11 and 12. Yoga, wonderful subject, tourism, many things. Yes, subject combinations. We are already following grade 11 and 12 as we all know that as a 6th subject. So covers 39 skill subject of CBSE. Talk about the skills and industry with the state, career pathway and educational pathway. A compendium of career and education pathways already published by CBSE after skill-based subject in class 12. This handbook is available in CBSE academic website. Another important initiative by board introducing all these subjects. One is AI, artificial intelligence in schools. Ministry is offering a lesson plan for each of the 5 core subjects. Each subject has 45 lesson plans. Teachers training are being regularly conducted, in which more than 10,000 teachers is already trained now. This AI module is powered by Intel. A for all. This is the activity conducted in the year 2021. These are the key features of artificial intelligence, AI marathon or AI initiatives by board. Now, I am moving to skill hubs and skill centers in school under PMKVY project. Initiative under PMKVY aims at creating shared infrastructure, aligning with the needs of the local economy and addressing the needs of all target segments for vocational trainings. Introduction to world of work through orientation, industry visit, bagless days, and exposing students to skill development avenues. Targeted at the dropouts and the out of education candidates aimed for academic credit mainstreaming back to education. Association with the adjoining education and the skilling institution over a district or a cluster to provide access to skill development training at a hub location or spoke location. As you know, aware that hubs of learning, an initiative already introduced by CBSE. Now that initiative is silent. Actually, these hubs of learning initiative is to promote these kind of activities, sharing best practices, sharing infrastructure facilities, sharing the best teachers with the cluster schools. That initiative is really wonderful, always promoting the best practicing system with the core group, the hubs group. Skill Hub initiative by CBSE. Register your school on our official Google form for the Skill Hub. The Google form is available in the skill portal under academic website. Academic website homepage, the skill portal is available. You can get Google forms for registering skill subject in that website. Kindly do the registration with the Google form. Then you can add the teachers, you can add the subject through your Oasis. Then only you can able to start. The steps to start a skill module in our school you can add the qualified teachers. The qualification is already mentioned in the academic website, the skill module area. The qualified teachers detail in our OASIS portal. And for selection of subject, add that subject in the OASIS. Fill the Google form that already included in the academic portal skill module section. These are the 3 proceedings. You can start the skill subject in your school. You need not wait for any further approval from the board. Only for the science subject like physics, chemistry, biology, computer science need to be the prior permission from the board. Rest all subject we can start with the adding in the OASIS. Now the things made very simple. So I already spoke about the A initiative. Another thing is facilitating school to work transition. I think you will receive a multiple circular from board. Those who are interested, those schools can interested can go with the board for the facilitating school work to work transition. I forget the circular number. The already board is issued multiple circular regarding work transition. Yeah, the details for the work transition included enhancing classroom environments for skill development across 100 hub schools. Skill hub schools are already started 3 years before on. It's a pilot run. Now it's implemented in one school in one district wise. Skill centers and hubs to be set up. Phase 1, phase 2, and total now 90 states, 77 districts, 100 schools, and 70 sectors is already implemented. Collaboration with the other organizations. I already told you that all these skills modules are collaborated with the well-established and proven organization. Now, CBSE is already collaborated with the ACTE. For design thinking and innovation, for 6 to 8, the module is supported by ACTE. School Innovation Ambassador Training Program, that is supported by ACTE. I think many of the principal are innovation and ambassador leaders. That module you completed. Now, the School Innovation Council. These are some things along with the skill education board initiatives. Adult Innovation Mission, ATL Labs, ATL Space Challenge, AWS Young Builders Challenge. These are the technical challenges or technical, what we call technical offers already introduced by CBSE with our student and teachers and our stakeholders. Yuva UNICEF program, Udyam Learning Foundation program, many. You can receive multiple circulars. We are not bothered over this kind of circular. Young Warriors program, one Young Warriors program, 2 campaign. So kindly go through these circulars and get enrolled for students and get enrolled for teachers and get certified and be a part of the great mission. I already started with the Vikasit Bharat concept. So Vikasit Bharat concept, initiatives by CBSE leads to Vikasit Bharat. All these collaborations are included. Collaboration with Intel, collaboration with the Meta, formerly Facebook, collaboration with IBM, Microsoft, ISRO, NASCO. So these are the skill hub initiative or skill module initiatives. The second part is when we are discussing about APAAR, that included in my session. So APAAR ID system is always benefited for students. Is a unified tracking system for students' academic progress, digital integration, seamless transition, visualization of learning pathways through VSK. So what do you mean by APAAR? The expansion is automated permanent academic account registry. Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry. That's called APAAR. APAAR ID for students. APAAR ID system is designed to provide a unique lifelong 12-digit identifier for all school enrolled students. Please keep that point in your mind. From Shishuvadiga or from LKG to grade 12, you can generate APAAR ID for all our enrolled students. The students must be added in the UDICE portal. It enables comprehensive monitoring of students' educational journeys, helping reduce dropouts rate, tracking of out-of-school children. APAAR ID will be unique nature and will work as one nation, one student ID. So APAAR ID is entirely different from PEN number, permanent education number for students. No, APAAR is different, PEN number is different. So APAAR is a new initiative by ministry for one nation, one student ID for tracking students' academic progress. It will empower students with their own ID. This unique ID will be lifelong and help in accessing the educational resources and records too. APAAR ID is directly linked to the DigiLocker ecosystem. It will help in facilitating the digital storage of academic achievements. When the natural calamities are happened, students are lost their certificate. When you are moving to the DigiLocker system or APAAR ID system, students can access their certificate wherever, whenever they are, including exam results, holistic report cards, and extracurricular accomplishments. Integration of APAAR ID with the IT system that are linked to VSK will allow for micro and micro analysis of educational interventions and outcomes at all levels of administration. Following work to be done before APAAR ID creation. Dear educators, kindly note how to create APAAR ID. Task of progression activities and entry of new student must be finalized on UDICE Plus. Aadhaar card availability for each student. Students' details in Aadhaar must be correct and match with the student's school record and existing UDICE Plus. General profile, enrollment profile, facility profile must be complete for each student on UDICE Plus along with the correct active mobile number. Registered mobile number is an important thing, no? So please go through it. Correct entry, UDICE Plus, Aadhaar card availability, students and details in Aadhaar card must be matched with the school data. General profile, enrollment profile, facility profile must be complete for each student in UDICE Plus. Then correct active registered mobile number. Duly filled consent form in the prescribed form signed by the mother, father, guardian along with the ID proof, that is Aadhaar, Voters ID, PAN, driving license, passport. Validate Aadhaar from Unique Identification Authority to UDICE Plus portal. All these activities are happen to the UDICE portal only. APAAR ID creation is happened with the UDICE Plus portal. Opening activating of APAAR module linked by the national team of UDICE Plus after confirmation of received by the state. Your all when your chat box is filled with my screen is not visible. Kindly wait for a few minutes. Let me complete, then you can start. Steps to create APAAR ID of the student. Entry updation of each student completed in the UDICE portal. Open the link of APAAR module. It's available in the UDICE Plus portal. APAAR module is available. Select class and section. Top class to bottom class of school. Click on generate link in the last column. Fill in the consent form with all necessary information and submit for each student separately. APAAR ID will be created and SMS will be sent to the mobile number existing on UDICE portal. It's only a 5-minute thing. So the things are keep in hand. You can generate APAAR ID within 5 minutes. Right. At school level, logging on UDICE Plus, the portal for MOU. Condition to create APAAR ID. Name, DOB and gender must be same as in Aadhaar card and the school record of each student and obtain consent letter from parent and guardian. Keep this point. Create APAAR ID. Name, date of birth and gender must be same as in Aadhaar card and school record. This is very crucial. Many cases, lot of confusions. Already we know that regarding name, regarding date of birth, regarding even gender also. These are the sample of a consent form. It's available in the UDICE Plus APAAR module. You can download it and fill it and upload. Step 1, open UDICE Plus UDICE Plus portal on any browser. You can see that the headings, home, about us, and login for all modules. Then you can find out UDICE Plus. UDICE Plus, please, profile and facilities, school directory and user manual, teacher module is there, students module is there. These are the second step you will supposed to do. Step 3, login in students module, select state, Delhi, Kerala, Karnataka, and go button. Step 4, enter UDICE code as login ID and password, then click. Step 5, click on current academic 2024-25 year. Step 6, click on APAAR module, link in left pan. Kindly see the left pan. Step 7, select class and section in APAAR module, then click on go button. Step 8, click on generate button for individual student, which APAAR ID to be generated. Step 9, fill all necessary information in consent pro forma of individual student and click on submit button on, then APAAR ID will be generated. Step 10, finally APAAR ID will be generated. This is the main points for the APAAR ID. I think we can go for the doubts clearing section. Over to Salam sir and Sabin sir.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Sabin, you can take the questions from the chat and we will answer. Register will answer. Then we will open it for participants. They can raise their hands afterwards, after answering those questions. Is it okay, sir?
No issue, sir. I am ready. Shall I stop my screen sharing, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we'll go with the first question regarding asked by Jayashree. Middle school, in regards to middle school, assessments means is it pen and paper test or formative assessments?
It's a I already explained, sir. It's a formative in nature, project-based assessments only. There is no pen and paper test for middle class courses.
Okay, this are these things supposed to be reflected in report card? That's the second question.
You must. It's already reflected in the credit system and the credit score system. So we can add another, either in the credit score, we can add or included the subject in a different page or different section in our existing school report cards.
And one question is regarding his birth certificate name and Aadhaar name different. I didn't get the question.
No, it's I already explained, sir. DOB, date of birth, name, gender. It's same as school record and Aadhaar. Then only you are able to generate the APAAR ID.
The question may be, what to do in such case if there is any difference.
Correct the record. That is the correct Aadhaar and correct the record.
And one more question is also part of this. It's actually last question regarding mobile number. Can only one mobile number be registered with one student?
Absolutely. Only one number for one.
Okay, sir. We have got only this much questions from the chat box.
So, Salam sir, any participants can directly ask the question.
Yeah, they have raised their hands. Mr. Jayashree, you can speak.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. This is regarding the skill subject in the high school, that is in the secondary. In our school, we have 4 skill subjects. The problem is with the introduction to financial market. The resource material is
Not available.
Not available. The question paper, we just have only the question paper which is uploaded in the CBSE website. So what is happening here is, I think there is only our school and one more school in Palakkad who has taken this IFM. So we are in a dilemma what to be done. The board exam is coming. The problem is this year only we came to know that we have to register in the NSE. So we missed out last year. So this year we have registered for that, and the children are going to do their online exam in the coming days. So I just want to know, since this present grade 10 batch haven't registered in grade 9 under NSE, we have registered only this year. So our children will be getting the certificate. That is my first question. And the lack of resource material. What sir said is correct. The handbook is there. We have checked. Then the problem is the sample paper. And when we get the sample paper, there is no answer key or the marking scheme. So when it reaches to grade 10, there is a question mark. Okay, because the best of 4, out of 4 subjects, the best 3. So if the skill mark goes down, 50 mark practical is okay, but the next 50 to get a highest score, we need to make the children practice. So that is where the question mark comes. Till middle school, it is okay, but when it comes to the high school, the flow is not as per, as per we do in the middle school. So that is my question.
Ma'am, the thing is that our expectation is very high. That is the one thing. All these issues is already we adjusted to the CBSE skill section. They are trying their level best to do maximum sample papers and maximum sample questions for upcoming years. They are ensuring that. But you know that it's a initial year. Initially, some confusion, some dilemma is always there. I admit that your concern is crucial. For all other subjects, you will get multiple resources. For the particular subject, you will get only very handful resources. That contradiction is there. So, but give a positive stroke to the students, be with them, and next year onwards, you will get sufficient material. But for the present year, only teachers can support them. From the board side, no other sample paper or no other materials to be published during this examination time. You know that. So you can find out from NSQ portal. Some sample year questions are there. Previous year questions are available there. These modules are used by different state schools also under the vocational education schemes. Some sort of sample questions are available even in the Kerala State Vocational Education module. Also, some sample questions are available. It's not exactly not the same format of CBSE, but you will get multiple questions. You can refer that vocational sites. Okay. Another thing with regards to your second concern is regards to the handbooks. No. Handbooks, handbooks. One handbook is already published. All these courses are initially introduced by last couple of years. So miles to go, ma'am. That's a reality. Miles to go. A few schools are selecting this course. They are facing this kind of issue. It's a reality. Together we can work. You can get my number from Salam sir. I'll give some personal tips. Here, where will you get the sample paper and all? Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. One more doubt I have. I saw a slide where the core subject and the skill subject, when you get low marks or when you fail in one of the subject, that is science or social, the skill subject will be replaced. Okay, that is when you fail in one subject. Now, if
Yes.
a student fail in two subjects, is the child need to write the supplementary exam?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Salam sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
everybody.
Madam, many schools, what do they do with this FMM and all? They, engage students in, project work, and students, take the resources from the net and do the project work, because we already have the framework. What is FMM and all? We have the framework and sample questions also. So based on which, students are, motivated to do project work, and they come up with the resources. So that way also we can do it. I don't think we have to completely depend upon some materials that is given by CBSE. Their objective is also to make the students independent learners, let them explore, let them source it out, and so there happens hands-on learning and project work. So let us all
Salam,
try
sir.
like that. Yeah.
Salam, sir.
Yeah.
For board
Thank you for your
examination,
advice, Salam sir. Salam sir, one
for
more thing
board
I want to tell
examination
you.
point of view, we are doing maximum spoon feeding. You know that.
No,
That's
that,
why. For
that day
other
has
subject,
to,
we are getting.
that day has to go.
Yeah, no, the problem is no, we are answerable to the parent community also. Their demand is high, the children demand is high. So we are the, Salam sir, just like you have different groups for math and science and physics like that, no? So if you can start a skill subject group, it will be so helpful for us.
That's a wonderful idea. Salam, sir. Please go ahead.
That we can do. We, why we have merged, some groups with the economics and the commerce. We have merged because, as Ranjit sir said, there is very less material. It won't be beneficial. The only thing is students should be engaged in learning. Of course, we can start that. We can start. We can try, but it is going to be very, dreary and dull. That group will be, because participation will be very less because lack of materials. We can try, and we can see a few courses, skill courses we can.
Yeah.
Right, ma'am. Thank
What
you so
Salam
much.
sir what Salam sir said is correct. The project, that and all we are doing, but when it comes to the theory part, the exam part, the pre-board 1, pre-board 2, pre-board 3, there are no questions to be put. That's a problem. When the exams comes, no less number of questions. So that is where we are stuck. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Now, I have introduced AI. You ask AI, it will give you enough number of questions.
Yes.
Don't worry about questions. I always,
So
every day I depend upon this.
for a as a subject, I can support if anyone offered, because last couple of 3 years we are giving A as a subject. So we have a question back.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Lot of materials are available. Okay, man. Thank you. Anybody else?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Salam sir. After quite 1 year back to BTech section, it's a wonderful experience. The thing is that today is a crucial day for me. Once I committed, morning 9 to 4:30, I conducted a session with regards to the holistic progress card for the entire district. My voice is, I don't know what's the condition right now. I think I done my side in a gentle way, hopefully. Another thing, my fever level is very high till the morning, and severe cold also. But for a BTech session, if anything, any other distractions are there, I always very prompt and very interested to do with you people, because your motto, your thinking level is always very positive. That's why.
We are very humbled, sir, and very grateful. Definitely, all our prayers are with you. to recover from
And
your.
my son's annual days is going on with my neighboring school. He's waiting for me also. His drama is at 8:30 or something.
Yeah.
Any other question?
Thank you so much. You did a very good job, sir. Very good. Very
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Any other questions? This is a question answer round. Participants, you can raise your hands.
No, you can ask anything related to CBSE if you need to clarify.
Correct,
You know,
correct.
don't stick on skill or don't stick on. You know, if I know or we know, together we can discuss. It's a forum for discussion. No.
Any question, please raise your hands. We will unmute you. Or you can put in chat box as well. I will open the chat box. I have closed it since it was causing distractions to the resource person. I have opened the chat box. You can put it in the chat box. And Sabin, Mr. Sabin, any more questions are there in the chat box previously?
No, sir, we have already answered all the questions.
Okay.
So,
Can you please give a brief on HPC? Sir, with regards to
HPC brief
HPC
cannot be done. We can have a session, sir.
session. We can have a session. HPC.
Section
So,
increase in SRS.
Session increase in SARAS. Oh, that's. Shall I answer it? It's a.
Try to help, sir.
Actually, we all know that from our first affiliation letter, the permitted sanctioned section is already mentioned. So you cannot go above or go less for the permitted sections. So kindly verify your permitted section allowed in the first affiliation letter. Then you kindly go to the new affiliation bylaw that is introduced in the year 2018, the month of October. The last pages, a chart is given very clearly. When you need section increase, the required land details, the required document details, the amount supposed to pay to the CBSE. So kindly verify all these necessary documents included in the affiliation bylaw and apply for the section increase through SARAS portal. But before applying, you have to very careful about the permitted section in the first affiliation letter.
So
Any other question?
To ask a question. He has raised his hand. Sudhakaran. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Sudhakar.
Sir, we have one doubt, sir, actually. Sir, actually, now that OSS portal is open now, in the month of January 1st, actually, sir. Hello?
Yes, sir. The portal, no.
Sir, actually, now we want to update or wait till month of June?
No, you have to update, sir, because when you are opening the SARAS portal, first you complete the OSS. That is the proceedings for affiliation extension people. No,
Sir,
that's why.
yeah.
Let me complete, sir. That's why every year during the month of January, some additional modules to be introduced in the OSS portal. So once you, the existing school already completed the affiliation extension process, they don't have any affiliation extension in this year. They are also supposed to be complete this data the current year itself. Don't wait for next academic year.
By today, sir. It was preferably by today. It should be completed.
Completed at the earliest, because our CBSE academic year commences April 1st to March 31st. You know that. So for Kerala, it is June. And Karnataka, it is different. And in some other, it is different.
So that is okay, sir. But suppose we are going to update what is called section category.
No,
now
section category, you need not do anything. The additional questions included in the SARAS with regards to the student safety things and all, not regard to any section. There is no additional module is added. I already done it in last week, so I know that. With regards to session, you need not do the, sir, existing session is the current academic year session. But the profile is blank, not yet to be completed. Like that is for a single question in that module. You just kindly open the OASIS and which question is not completed. Check, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
is your question answered? Whether your question is if you want to increase the sections, whether updating the OASIS is enough or something else
Yeah.
to be done? Is it like that?
No.
No, it's no, sir. The thing is that the month of January, those who are already completed OASIS in the month of October or November or last year, the month of January, some few questions, additional questions is added for in different modules. So when you are looking in the homepage of OASIS, it's shown as it's not completed. That red ring is there. It's not completed. That confusion is with the Sudhakar sir. It not completed means board is additionally added some 1 or 2 questions. You just
No, sir.
complete
Actually,
that
sir,
question.
sir, actually, one of school is told, sir, but all the categories showing incompleted.
Sir, I do agree with you. It shows like that, but you need not fulfill the section category. It's already there. For example, current academic 24-25 in class 6, 30 student is 30 student. There is no change.
No, sir. Example, we will not update the section in section. That also come incomplete only, no, sir.
No, sir. You kindly check with Salam sir for my number. Exactly, I don't get what your issue. Salam sir, actually, every school is facing in the month of
Okay, sir, I'll check
January,
it,
board is added some new questions. That's why when you are looking the homepage of OASIS, it's shown as the incomplete. You are completing that particular question, it should show as completed. You are addressing only that additional particular question added by the board from the month of January. There is no other change, sir.
Sir, actually, sir, this academic year we have the section around. Suppose you have only 10 section. Next year you going to add for 2 more section. Suppose now itself you submit the OASIS. That
Yes,
in month of
yes.
June,
Yes,
you not change anything. No, is it not possible to change any sections there? Actually, that's a problem.
No, sir. For that, you will get a prior permission of the board for the section change.
Okay, sir. I'll check it, sir.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yes, sir. There were questions like, for example, taking skill subjects in middle school. For example, grade 6 or 7. If you are giving one skill subject to that particular class, is it compulsory? Is it mandatory that all the students of that class should take that particular subject, or different students can take different skill subjects?
You can, sir. In a total of 45 students are there. For 5 students, you can take data science. For another 10, you can take coding. It depends upon the student's taste.
Okay, good. And what is the procedure there? So if somebody is planning to introduce psychology in grade 11, please let us know the procedure. We have already mentioned.
With regards to the psychology, you need to get prior permission from the board. Okay.
And you have to also you have to check whether it is sanctioned in the affiliation.
No. With regards to the psychology subject, you get the prior permission from the board. The affiliation, you go through the same affiliation procedure, sir.
Correct.
Like subject like chemistry, physics, biology, computer science, psychology, you need to apply affiliation proceedings for getting additional subjects.
How to apply it?
Through SARA's portal, sir.
Through SARA's portal. Yeah. So participants, your questions are being answered. If you have any more questions, you can raise your hands. Let us not miss this opportunity. Any more questions? If you are not, you are not able to raise your hands, you can type in the chat box. Mr. Sabin, any more questions? Any questions do you have?
No, sir. Currently, we haven't gotten any relevant questions from the chat.
Okay, then I think some questions.
Credit scores to APAAR ID. Yeah.
How to
That is another big topic, NCRF, National Credit Framework. I'll give 2-3 examples. As per the NCRF policy, a student completed grade 10 supposed to complete minimum 40 credits and maximum 45 credits. Clear? So for this credit for different subjects and different activities, it's clearly mapped. NCRF, National Credit Framework, is a big module, sir. I cannot explain in 1 or 2 ways. This is the idea. The academic excellence and the extracurricular activities, they are showing their skills, their participation in different programs. Everything should be counted and added to the credit. That is in a simple way, in a single way. I can answer in that way only.
Mr. Sabin, a few more questions have come. Can you take it up?
Yeah, yes, sir. Regarding the credit scores to APAAR ID.
That I answered, sir.
That is already answered.
May
May I know the last date of ISRO? At the earliest, right, sir?
Last date is already over.
Over, yeah. But it should have been completed by today, but you try to do with it this coming week. Then what if only a set of students are interested in skill subjects in a class? Is it possible to register only for them in grade 9?
If one can interested, you can add that one student. The rest other 60 is not need not to take. No issue. You can offer and pay for that
subject is an optional subject. So you can go for any number of students, whether it is single student also. You can
only the things you are supposed to pay for that student.
Yeah, and also you have to take care of the learning of that student.
Yeah, that absolutely.
Okay. Any more questions? Which streams can take AI as skill subject in senior secondary level?
That's a good question. Wonderful question. My dear educators, as per CBSE, as per NEP, there is no streams now. Try to understand that first. Students can study fashion technology along with the chemistry. Students can study physics along with the music. In and around 48 subjects altogether CBSE is offering. But the thing is that now in our nation, in our higher education board is not upgraded in that way, like NEP way. Only CBSE is adapted and upgraded in NEP. We are fortunate to have our former secretary, Honorable Sri Vineet Joshi sir, is appointed as the higher education secretary for the purpose of implementing NEP only. Central government is appointing Vineet Joshi sir for higher education secretary for implementing NEP in higher education. Until until that implementation, we are trying to follow the same stream. Otherwise, our students need not get admission in higher education section. So try to understand there is no streams. So A can choose as a skill subject for commerce students, humanities students, and science students too. Okay.
But as you said, but as you said, there are a few subjects that should be sought for permission from CBSE, like psychology and all.
Yeah, that's the true, sir. And subject combination also there. There is no stream, but valid subject combination. You have to check the
So you're not audible. Your sound is
audible only. You are audible.
Oh, yeah, I'm audible. So when you are selecting skill subject or when you are selecting any subject for secondary and senior secondary, try to verify the valid combination. That is must. Okay. The second thing is For artificial intelligence as a subject, you can offer for humanities, commerce, and science too.
And also duplication should be avoided, repetition.
Board is conducting examination like IP, computer science, like a similar day. So keep that point in your mind. That's
Correct.
why verify that's why I told you that verify the subject combinations.
Correct. Okay, and is it possible to make changes in the OASIS details? What is it regarding? Not clarity. What is the procedure to apply session increase? That's already, mentioned.
So regarding OASIS updation, if you need a valid updation, some important updation, do it as per the latest information or latest document. Otherwise, it is confusion. But you know that now board is already prepared for a examination. Once the duty is allotted to the practical examiner or paper evaluators, you are trying to change that particular candidate, he or she, removed from your OASIS data. It will create confusions. It will create penalty. So staff change the last moment for the examination point of view create penalty. So rest all other changes as per the latest documents you can do.
Is APAAR ID compulsory for the students? Not yet. It is in the
Actually,
initial stage.
actually, it's a initial year. It's not compulsory, but upcoming years it is a mandatory document. Another thing, this year initially for NEET generation, APAAR ID is compulsory, but now that NJ is waived that rule. APAAR ID is not compulsory for NEET registration.
And regarding session increase, you have to go to SARAS portal and comply with all the rules and regulations. There is a question from P. Ramya. Sabin, please take up that question.
Yes, sir.
So our school is having, okay, ma'am, when you are having affiliation for 2026 March 31st, you have to apply now. January, February, March. Now the SARAS portal is open for the affiliation extension. 3 months period is there. You start entering your complete OASIS first, complete SQUAS second, then move to the SARAS portal, complete part A and import it to part B, then finalize. Now, before March 30, you have to complete all the process.
Yes, sir. There is a question. Good evening. What to do to change the name of the principal and other details in SARAS?
In SARAS portal, principal name, you can update once it is go for the affiliation extension or something. You can send a letter to affiliation unit. You cannot directly update the principal details in SARAS portal. You can update in OASIS and send a letter to the affiliation wing using the e-Sandesh portal, Harkara e-Sandesh portal. If you fortunate, they will change. Otherwise, wait for another extension of affiliation. That time only you are able to change in SARAS portal.
Okay, hope all the questions are answered, covered, and please share mobile number of Ranjit sir. Ranjit sir, okay, we will share his mobile number.
I'll type, sir.
Yeah, please. Okay, Sabin, go ahead, winding up. Thank you.
I am requesting all the participants kindly send WhatsApp message. Don't direct calls. You know that as a principal and as a team leader, we are always with it. But when you are sending a WhatsApp message, I will reply promptly. 98470-72066. It's okay, fine. Yeah, I posted my WhatsApp number.
Thank you, Ranjit sir, for that wonderful session. Even though you were feeling sick, you have done a wonderful job. Thank you for such an informative. Thank you so much. And thank you for taking your time and dedication and embering us with this wonderful session. Dear participants, kindly note that please log into www.vtag.in to download your certificate. We have already posted the link in the comment box. I would like to extend my gratitude to Dr. Abdul Salam sir for his boundless support and guidance. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity. I would like to express my gratitude to each and every participant for being with us throughout the session. Your enthusiasm motivates us to come up with many more such interesting sessions. We shall meet you in the next engaging session with another distinguished resource person. Thank you, everyone. Salam, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sabin. Thank you for your great help.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Ranjit, we are fortunate to have you on board Extra Mile for this very enriching and informative session. And you have done a lot of research, and the presentation was very meaningful and beautiful indeed. The slides were very beautiful, and despite being sick and busy, you have promised you have come to the platform, and we have helped a lot of educators who are looking forward to having this session. And yeah, thank you so much. We will meet once again, maybe with a holistic progress card. You can start, maybe next month we can brief the educators about holistic progress card. Though we have done 2-3 sessions on holistic progress card, we will do once again. And thank you, participants, for your valuable time. We will be uploading this video. There will be a lot of information you can refer to in future. And also you can get in touch with us for any queries, for any concerns. Thank you so much. Thank you, Regis sir, once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Salam sir.
Yeah.
You know that we educators, once we are sick, but we are on board or on class, we are quite energetic and enthusiastic. Am I correct?
You have proved it, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's my privilege.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Good night, Ranjit sir, Sabin, and everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks,
good
sir.
night to happy weekend. Happy weekend.
So when you open the browser, you have to just log in with b-tag.in. So those teachers who have joined and are listening, please note, this is our website, b-tag.in. You click and this page will appear, wherein you will be asked to sign in or sign up. If you have already, this is first time, so you have to do the sign up. Okay, so this is the sign up page. This is just like any website or any where you register and do the transaction down. The same thing. First, you have to make a sign up by giving your name. Please remember to give your name in full. The same name will be appearing in the certificate. So let us be very careful about the name spelling and all. Later it will be very difficult to change. It's not possible to change. We have to purchase once again. So name, full name. Then you can select whichever country you are. So mostly Gulf countries and all, they can select accordingly. The select option is available. All the countries select options are available. So accordingly you can select the country code. So and enter your WhatsApp number. Okay, enter your WhatsApp number because the certificates and OTP everything will be coming to your WhatsApp number. So after entering the WhatsApp number, give a valid email address. You have to give a valid email address and which you have to remember the email address. Then create a password. When you create a password, you have to remember these things. Minimum 8 characters should be there. Lowercase letters, at least one uppercase letter and one number. Then sign up. Once you have signed up, you click the sign up. An OTP will come to your mobile, that is to your WhatsApp, and the same OTP you have to enter, and you are signed up. And now once you are signed up, you have to sign in. Sign in with the email ID and the password you have created. So sign with the email ID and the password created. I will show you. So I am signing in. So when I sign in, I can see all the sessions conducted last year, that means till December. You can view all the sessions. A page consists of 20 sessions. And you have to go to the next page. You can click the double arrow. It will take you to the next page. And today's session, we will enter once the session is about to be over. So we have conducted 65 sessions last year. All the 65 sessions are there, and it's video. Their videos are available on YouTube. You can watch and you can avail certificate. And today's session we will be adding as 66. So once you select the session, any session, if you want to avail certificate, request certificate, you have to click request certificate, and here you have to give feedback, attended live or you watched on YouTube, your feedback about the session. Then amount is 150, and you accept the terms and conditions. Now you have to pay, just like what you do for ticket for aeroplane ticket purchase and all, flight ticket purchase and all. You can do. It will be taking you to the payment gateway. So there are many options. You can do either UPI, or you can use your card, or you can use net banking. If you have any wallet, you can add wallet also here. Mostly you will be using UPI, suppose. So you can scan this QR code for UPI. So that's all. Once payment is made, the certificate will immediately come to your WhatsApp. You can open in PDF form, it will be coming. And also on the page, your certificate will be there, which you can view and download. My certificate page is there. If you have purchased any certificate, this page will be having your certificate session name and all. And here there will be a button, view certificate. Once you click, it will take you to another tab, and there you can download the certificate. So the certificate also will already come to your WhatsApp, and also you can download the certificate. So that's all. Thank you so much. We will be sharing the link as usual. There we will have all the steps how to do it and all. Please take care. All the very best.